let's talk a little bit about the medium-term challenge, which is can demand sustain in the face of what we've seen happen over the course of the last couple of years. The pandemic, which has had different impacts in India, lower income groups, in Europe, and then of course the price rises that we're seeing right now, which is also impacting citizens, and the potential rising interest rate scenario across the world, which impacts things like CV loans in India, and therefore makes it that much more tougher to keep generating demand momentum. How are you witnessing that as a medium 6 month to 1 year to 2 years
See, I
challenge?
think we are on a good positive growth journey in India.
Okay.
Okay, because of the hardcore investments that have gone in um, building the foundations of India. And what I'm also hearing in Davos from the various Indian center ministers is that we are looking at a very good GDP of 8.5 to 9%.
Yes.
Okay, there is the job market is there. Startups have really given economy a boost. So I'm pretty optimistic about the Indian demand, especially in the CV cycle. As far as Europe is concerned, we have to be a bit cautious about what's going to happen, especially with this conflict of Russia and Ukraine. We do see demand at 3 to 4%. The biggest challenge that I see going forward is going to be supply chain, and that has, over the past 1 to 2 years since the pandemic happened, freight rates have increased,
Yes.
not only doubled but have gone up by 5 or 7 times. Getting containers, getting ships to routes is impossible. So supply chain is a big challenge going forward, and that's why you need near-term facilities to cater to the OEMs, and therefore for us it's good in a way. It's positive because we do have 2 plants in Europe,
Yes.
so we can cater to the European market. But the issue still remains that the 20% export that's coming out of India is going to face that supply chain issues, which we are currently facing. It's taking ordinary course. It used to take a ship from India to Europe to Rotterdam. It used to take 30, 45 days. Today it's taking 4 months to 5 months.
Wow.
Okay. So this is a big issue which is adding on to the cost. And then you're also losing customers as we speak because of delayed shipments.
Because they're moving to
Yeah.
nearby vendors.
And that's one of the areas where we need to become efficient in India, is the infrastructure of our ports and the efficiency of our ports on dealing with making India an export hub. You'll first have to create that infrastructure. We'll have to create warehouses, for large warehouses, to keep products for us to ship them
That's
out.
a longer term challenge, right, for India.
Yes.
In the near to mid term, what does a company like yours do if you're either losing customers or you're losing profitability?
Well, we are
Because
looking at,
your
yeah.
money is locked up, your product is at
Yes.
sea.
So we are looking at various. I mean, the main issue is whether we can produce the same tires or same products
Closer by to the
closer by
customer.
to the customer.
Yeah.
And that's why we are looking at debottlenecking our Hungary plant. We're looking at back to our Dutch plant to try and see how we can increase the UHP tires over there.
Okay.
So try and cater to the
So
European
that would be mostly
market.
brownfield kind of
Yeah.
unlocking of capacity.
Unlocking of capacity. The other thing I want to mention is that we're putting in a lot of money into digitization.
Okay.
We've hired a CDO, a Chief Digital Officer. Under him, we have a digital hub now in London, where we hired young PhD students who are now studying machine learning, studying machine data. Artificial intelligence is going in to try and see how we can increase machine speeds, how we can cut down on breakdown times of equipments. So there's a lot of machine learning and AI happening in our plants. That in itself will be an investment towards increase in production from the same equipment.
Okay.
So my focus is, by doing that, the net goal should be improvement of our ROCE. That's what we are looking at.
Okay.
We had gone down on ROCE because we made 3 large investments over the past 10 to 11 years in Hungary, in Chennai, and in Andhra. Now it is time to internally consolidate, look at how we can improve our ROCE. So in whatever actions we take at a senior level, it's all pointing towards an
So higher
improvement of our.
productivity, better return on
Yes,
capital
yes.
employed.